And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. So, moving right back into everything. Are we spending time here in this little bit of what is like a sanctum, technically, for you to grab your staff and attune to it, along with looking over a spell book, or are we moving forward?
Now we're gonna let her attune.
Okay, then yeah.
She's like, our little pallid elf friend, she grabs a staff, she sits down with it. It is a Staff of Frost. When you look at the spell book after you're done with that, so you identify it, which takes 10 minutes, and then you attune to it, which takes 25. And this is going to take you 5 minutes, so 30 minutes in total, to run through this entire ordeal. The things that are in this spell book, in the spell book that is extremely immaculate, white leather, and vellum pages, which is much nicer than what you have. It has a personal sigil that is burned in the front cover. Sits Burning Hands, Cone of Cold, Find Familiar, Ice Storm, Lightning Bolt, Rope Trick, Thunder Wave, Tongues, Wall of Fire, and Wall of Force.
Can you send a copy of
Watch
that
that.
to Discord?
Here's the deal. You can look it up on the video later. You know what that is?
Do that.
It's called homework.
Look for timestamp.
Around about
5:13.
5:13. It will be the case whenever I edit this. So good luck.
Yeah,
But
what the fuck am I fully minded?
what you know what it's called? So cheap. I will give you one more chance. Burning Hands. Cone of Cold. Find Familiar. Ice Storm. Lightning Bolt. Rope Trick. Thunder Wave. Tongues, which is a great spell. Wall of Fire. And Wall of Force. Ta-da!
I recorded it.
That is technically not all the spells she knows. That's all the spells she has in that spell book.
Is there any more in this room?
Huh?
Is there any more in the room?
The other spell book she took with her.
Okay.
So,
I thought you said there was another book
So
in
I
there,
need
though.
to.
So she took
yeah, that has writings in it.
So I have to get 300 gold per spell.
No. 100 gold per spell level.
Okay, so and I don't know what.
So first level spells are 100 gold. Second level
Yeah.
spells are 200 gold.
Yeah.
Third, 300, so on and so
The
forth.
third one I know. That's why.
And they take just as many hours, too, for each level.
Yep. Unless it's your school of magic. None of them are.
No.
So, however, the thing about it is you have a specialized school of magic you get to pick from. Nobody else ever gets a chance to. So,
So I would need to find out what level these are later, and then I can do the thingy.
it's a little bit of research, but it is what it is.
What about spells?
And the best part is just that that one understands that you cast spells.
What
And
about
so does everybody around here.
what about spells that are like qualify for multiple levels?
It's at the level that there are.
So the lowest level, basically. So if you have, say...
So if it's a second level spell, it's recorded as a second level spell, but it can be cast as a higher level spell.
Okay.
Yeah.
You don't go, oh, well, this can be a fifth level spell, and then record it as a fifth level spell. It doesn't work that way.
So it's a first level spell that could
Yeah.
be cast later as a.
Yes. Now
So you
you're
go for
learning.
the lowest level that it has. That
And does that means that if I add them to my spell book, they don't interrupt with the spells I get per level, right? Because you can do spells per level. It doesn't interact with that. It doesn't stop me from getting extra spells if I write them down. Because I think that's what he said about the third level that I got previously.
You just can't use it yet.
Yeah, no, I know that.
You just magically can't use it yet.
Yeah.
Come on. If you want to push it, I'll allow it. At a cost.
There's always a cost.
Everything's always at a cost.
Yeah.
But
I
it
just
is what it
have
is
it
at that
written
point in
down
time.
when I
So,
when I get to
here's the
level.
devil, here's the deal.
the reason why I gave you that book, so you can figure this out. Because guess what? The moment that you go, oh, I'm gonna run the fifth. Oh man, you're good to go. So here's the deal. 30 minutes has passed with just her figuring out her magic shit. You can spend another 30 minutes and take a short rest if you need to.
I don't see why not.
That allows you to basically be able to use hit die.
I would like to take a short rest.
Short rest.
Then continue onward to a short rest. And that is
During
what we
that,
shall
I
do.
will grab the other book.
What do I do for hit die?
The
Can't read it.
Short rest.
It's a book. It has scribbles in it.
Short rest.
They're the language you don't understand.
I think I might know someone.
Tucks it away instead of giving it to him. But yes, 110%.
was thinking.
I know. So,
Does that mean I can get a familiar?
If
eventually,
you learn the spell and do it, yeah.
It's first level spell.
Well, if you copy it down, you can cast it whenever. If you just cast it right now, then
I'm not gonna charge that.
yeah.
Think.
Because that means that I would only be able to spell once.
And then once that familiar goes,
Yeah,
you're like,
exactly.
oh, I know. Oh
Never
well.
again.
But remember the components and everything for it too. Whenever you get it down,
Yeah.
because that's important shit. Unfortunately.
so you guys take a short break here, basically. During which the fire's still going. There's a small bed here. There's a desk, a cold floor, the makings of a small cellar, basically. No. So, nice try. I know who that is. Inspiration. Eat it, dick. So, continue onward. What is everybody doing precisely for your short break?
I would like to. I'm assuming it'd be a survival to check out that brown fungus.
I have a question.
Okay, we're going to check out the brown fungus. So, it's just actually it's a nature check to even think about the brown fungus. So, what's up?
So the staff has spells that are like 4th and 5th level. Can I cast those with the staff?
Technically, yeah, through the staff you can.
Okay.
Staff has 20 charges.
Okay.
2-0. You have to remember the moment you hit 0 is the moment that I'm going to play up games with you because that staff is higher level than you are. Which means it's not on a 1 that it just breaks and becomes It's a higher die than that.
But it says that it recharges.
Yeah.
So
The point is that if you, as a low-level caster, push it beyond its breaking point,
then it.
according to your level,
Okay.
yeah.
But I can still cast.
So
those
you said
spells.
nature, or should I go with survival?
Watch this. For you to go, brown stuff.
18.
Wow. Don't touch it. Don't go near it. Your brain goes, warning. Warning sign. Do not go anywhere near this shit. And you're like,
I rolled a 19. I got a -1. So it's like...
exactly. Watch this. Your brain goes, fuck that. I ain't about it. Watch this. Do I smoke it? Do I drink it? None of that. Not touching it.
Hey, don't go near that. Not good.
Anybody who's good at alchemy might be like, I might try to scrape that, but they're probably gonna.
Need a gas mask for it.
But like, also with that, do I know what it is, or?
You could go touch it.
But no, I just
But
want to
it's-
know. Like, do I know what it is?
It's from moss, dude. It makes things colder.
Oh, interesting.
So, scroll. Okay,
Oh, we still have.
you guys have
business we
already
need to find.
seen all the sides of this, and there at the end of it, there's a portholes that is slightly open. If you guys go through, you can pass through. And from the stone that you guys can see, there's something towards the end that before it leads out into the lake. Another room.
Let's go in there.
Let's go.
Got the glowing stone. Moving in, looking around.
Well, you and one other person can go out there, or just you, or everybody else but you can go out there. That's kind of the way that this works at this point.
I mean, I'm still pretty healthy and shit. So whoever wants to go with me.
Stop with all the names. Why do I know all these? What is this?
This is another
Yeah,
one,
why
just
do
add
you?
it.
Wait, why do you know this one?
Who doesn't?
I grew up with Buna. Well, anyways, I know what Buna is. You know what Buna is? That makes me happy, though.
I love Poppy Hype. It's my
This
favorite.
one always makes me happy.
Poppy Hype.
Yeah. Okay, who is taking the rowboat and who's going?
Me.
And me.
And him.
No.
No,
Remember, it's him and
that's
one
not how
other
that works.
I'm too big.
He said that everybody but
One-
him.
one
Everybody
plus him.
but him.
So you want me, the healthiest of the group, to stay behind.
No, I'll go with him.
He rows the boat.
Yeah, I can't row it myself. But
Grab, climb up. A 5-foot wide, 8-foot high tunnel leads to a dark, cold room that reeks of filth.
Stinks.
do I see anything?
Got the stone, we're moving forward.
Shining, you can see through the tunnel.
There's no offshoots or anything.
There are, but like from what you can see, it's just it opens up to blackness on the side, but you can see nothing so far.
Should you go
Unless
back
you move
and get
through
the
the
rest
tunnel.
of the group and then we can continue on? Because I can't row it, so we have to be you to get it.
Stay here.
What are you doing? I thought you were going through
I was gonna go back and pick up the rest of the group apparently.
Why would
I
you do it
stand
one
behind.
at a time?
you. You're staying behind.
You didn't think it
I
through,
can't
did
row
you?
the boat.
You didn't think it through. You thought you could come back and get us.
You can't row the boat back by yourself. You just can't row the boat with other people in there.
Alright.
Okay,
Row it
I'll
back
do
up
it.
then.
What
I'll
is-
do it.
Alright, so
Hold on.
I-
What is the breakdown of what you guys are going on? Because right now I'm sitting under the roof of you sit the big brute in because he's a big brute and can break through most
I don't
things.
know what we're doing.
And he has a stone with a magical light that you have imbued with magical light that lasts for a little while.
Yeah.
What the? What in the holy hell is going on right now?
I'll go
You
get the
wanna-
I
rest.
as the dungeon master need to. You see all this? This is
I'll
my
go get
feelings.
the
This
rest
right
of
here.
the
These
group.
guys right here. These last four. This is, I have no. What are you doing?
I'm gonna row back and get the others.
But
Okay.
then I have to
Then
row.
you are stuck there.
Okay.
Yeah. Then I.
Going forward? I mean, you're just sitting there forward.
I was gonna say like I look
Oh, what do
forward.
you mean?
Like,
Forward.
yeah, no, I
8-foot
move.
tunnel. It goes into their little room.
I go to the first little look in and look in.
Look at.
There's a rat.
Make an athletic check at an advantage.
There's a rat.
I'll make it at disadvantage. With a die that's not the one that I normally roll.
Is that athletics check?
At disadvantage. At advantage, yeah.
Ah. 11.
I had -1. So, that's an 8.
Negative.
As someone grabs a hold of you and you're like, what the fuck? And you shirk an old ragged person off of you and a bunch of people shirk into a corner. As you shine it over, you see around about 5 people in there. There's a couple old people in here, and then like about 1 younger person. As you shine it over, you hear, stop shining nightmares.
So it kind of like aims it at the ground so it reflects.
Thank you. Okay. He said, "Oh my God, you are big for your size." Oh, hey, are you one of those weird cultist people? The crazy stuff is worse. You look like a big walking adventurer.
Yeah, no,
big
big old dead.
Oh, they're all dead. Oh, beautiful. So we got locked down here a long time ago because of the fact that we just worked here.
So you're the prisoners that everyone
Hey, my name's Lanthus. Is it question me? Please don't grip it too tight. You're a big boy. Okay, thank you. I'm
As gently
I'm
as
like
a he
65 years old. You don't need to be grabbing my hands like that, okay? I'll fight you, but like not like that. I'm smarter than you'll ever be.
Were you the one that
point-
just jumped on me?
Don't even talk.
At this point, do we?
No, he snaps you. He's like, don't even talk.
At this point, does the rest of the party
You're like-
go back up?
Until like she like gets there at this point.
Like, I'm actually impressed with the balls on this guy.
He's like, oh, don't even worry about it. Realistically, I've been beat twice to death. Before I even got here. It's been more than that. He like cackles a little bit. He's like, I'm starving to death, and I need you to get me out of here. But
Hands
My
on a
name's
piece
Lanthus.
of wolf jerky.
my name's Lanthus Aldridus. That one's Epiric. And he points at another old dude who's like a feet tall and skeletally thin. Who's like cowering a little bit. He's the one that grabbed you.
What did you say his name was? We got Lanthus and
Epirec.
how's
Hold on. Elprecht. Sorry. I had to lay down.
How is that spelled?
Elprecht. Time to figure it out. He's like, that's Elprecht. That was Milbra. He points over at like an older like woman.
Okay.
She is stout, dwarvish, ish,
Ish.
but not dwarvish. Probably half dwarf. But that one over there, that one's Tam. That one doesn't talk. That one's
Tam?
Yeah. Top with a pair of shears, according to what that one like did the hand signals for. But and then that one over there, that's the seer, Ravenscar, whatever. That one keeps the dogs normally, but he's been trapped down here. I don't know who the fuck's keeping the dogs now. Hopefully they're not starved to death. Those are good dogs.
Oh, no.
Realistically, we're all just trying to get the fuck out of here for like a week now because I've been fed twice since I've been down here. And I'm old as fuck.
Piece
Oh
of
shit!
wolf jerky.
He hands it to other people. He's like, yeah, make sure you fucking. He hands one over to Tam. Like he splits it in like 3 pieces. He hands one over to Desir, Tam, and Elpra. And he looks over at the stouter one, and he's like, I'm sorry, but like you're a bit thicker than everybody else. You probably hold on to being hungrier. And she goes,
Rips another one in half, hands it to him, and then hands
and
it
then
to
he
her.
hands it over to her.
It's like,
And then he takes the other half, and he splits that one, he hands it over to Desir, he hands the other one over to Tam. And he's like, make sure you fucking eat. You guys young and spry, you're gonna live a lot longer than I fucking will.
like he actually exasperated, pulls out a third piece.
And he goes, ow!
You eat. No, or I'll shove it.
Alright, then. He splits a piece off, and he like
No.
goes over his shoulder, and he starts chewing the other piece in. He's like, someone takes it, and he's like, oh, it tastes good. It tastes good. Yeah, sounds like wolf. My favorite.
It's food.
And then at this point in time, you guys are rowing up. And he's like, the rowing of oars. Are we saved or are we just gonna get fucked?
Just walks out grumpily and frustrated. Found the prisoners.
Is there a door in there that we can go up from?
But
I'm gonna go look down the others.
Is there a door in the prison that we can go out from? Or do you have to row all the way back?
listen, I don't know where the fuck you think you are, but we're like nice and deep underground, right? So if you think about it, there's frozen stone and ice and dirt, and then probably more stone and ice and dirt.
You said she
And
got
then,
keys.
and then like the floor,
I would assume that when you build a
I-
keep,
I would
build
assume
the
that a
prison.
cistern is an emergency escape.
You build a prison in the keep.
Yeah, real quick.
If she's arguing with him, he's just a cocky old dude that just like doesn't care anymore.
Time out real
But
quick.
hold on, I'm legitimately playing this according to what it's
I know, but I'm just saying.
by
Grim.
Steven's right for his old man. He's like, I don't know, here's the deal. You can just like, kill me or you can just hear what I have to say about it.
Josh.
Okay.
Grim moves on to the next tunnel or outlet.
No, there's none.
Oh, that was
No,
just
that's
it.
it.
I thought you said there was several going.
No. It appeared to be like several, but when you got in there, it's just one large room. And like one of them tried to grab you, thinking that you were a cultist, like that they were gonna like try to get the like jump on you, you're like, fuck. And then he's like, back.
Everybody.
Because they're all like the youngest person here's 25, and then everybody else is like 45 or above. So, and not even the 25-year-old jumped you. So I mean, like, and so everybody here, except for literally Lanthus, doesn't care anymore. He's like, let's here. No, don't even fucking look. So, what I have to tell you is this:
Grim
you
doesn't
can
want to
either
do
just
this.
like drown me in the fucking lock over here, or you can just leave the rowboat and I can leave.
We're gonna take all of y'all back.
You are beautiful. She grabs your hand and like kisses your knuckles and he's like, yeah,
Grim's just
you've
sitting
been
back in the
you've been a
rowboat.
savior that I've been hoping for the rest of my
It
life.
won't fit. You do that.
And you're like, oh my god, this dude. And he's like, I remember your face the day I died.
Josh.
And
Side
yours too. And he like cups you a little bit. And he's like, yes. See, the horn one
Yes.
over there scares me, and that one scares me even more. But you know what?
I
That
don't
one,
scare him.
hold on, that one right there. He's been nice to me so far. He like wraps his arm around your left arm, and you're like, what the fuck? And he's like,
The two
So
polar
everybody needs to
opposite
go
elves-
past, and he like shuffles everybody past him like into the boat.
The two polar opposite elves don't scare him.
What?
He said that he was afraid of them too, but not us two, the elves that are.
Polar opposites and
Listen,
skin
last
tone
time I
and everything.
checked, there was a tiefling that put me down here.
That's a good point.
He points over at the tiefling, and he's like, and those ones show up every once in a while, and they're like, they're mad, but like they're just like, hey, can I get some like beef? And I'm like, we don't have any cows around here, but you know what? We do have wolves, and they're super happy to buy that shit. So like.
Just chewing on another piece of my drink.
Exactly. And he's like, he still has like half the wolf that he was like chewing on earlier. He's like, this
They're
is normal
sharks.
around here. Look, I've been around here for like 65 years now. Oh, sorry, I had the burps. I haven't eaten in like a while now.
Oh,
Turkey's running
Grim's just
right through
looking at him,
This
watching
turkey's
him.
running right through me. So, what I'm about to tell you is this. This place, fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
This is crazy tiefling dude up there named like Cadrick or whatever the fuck is. Oh, perfect. I hate that son of a bitch. There's a speaker. He keeps having diarrhea. I hate changing out the steam process. I ain't doing that anymore. And then I run into this young tiefling boy. He used to bake it out on the street when we found him.
Yeah, I need to find him.
His name's Mir. He's not a bad kid. He just needs to go home.
Yeah, they were trying to help him.
The moment he figures out that his mom and papa needs him, he'll be good to go. He's only like 14.
Do you know what city he's from? Is
What?
he from here?
What do you think? I've been trapped down there in this fucking hole.
You said that you knew who
I
he
don't know
was.
his name because it said what his name was before I got thrown in the fucking hole. I know he's like 14. He's a fucking tiefling shithead, but like, not for me. Like, used to do. I would be like, oh, you're a nightmare shithead, but like, you can do that too. But last time I checked, you were good to go and you've been nice to
Grim
me.
getting
So,
a headache hearing this guy go off,
and you like,
guides him to the boat and
He's like,
sits
"Hey,
him down.
You know what? Here's the deal. Here's the thing. I want to tell you this right now. You guys are one for people, and I want you guys to know. And here's the deal. If you pay attention well enough, there's a secret treasure that's sitting here. If you grab it, you can have it.
Alright,
Actually, most people don't even know about it.
Where?
The only people that knows about it is my little mouthy ass. I mean, like,
Where?
Grim
I
begins
start
to
taking
pick him
the
back
boat.
up out of the rowboat.
ah, you gotta grab him by the head and say,
I started running them towards the exit while they were
And he's like, being tugged away.
16 perception to find the
What?
the treasure. The treasure.
Looking around, it's just dead bodies in the log.
We're around here. You know, it's the treasure.
As he rolls away, you just hold him up. He's like, oh, my fucking head!
Picks him up properly, sets him back down.
He's like,
Where?
canes. One, keep a cane. Right there. He points out, there's a cane in the water. No, it's a lot deeper than that.
Oh,
You lost his cane.
no. They probably threw his cane down there just to fuck with him.
We'll get him a new one.
Look at my goddamn cane, it's right there.
I think
There.
that's it.
Give me my goddamn cane.
No.
No.
to get in.
Take off your clothes to get in.
This will be refreshing. Fucking Arctic polar dive.
It's cold! Oh! It's only 8 foot deep, which means it comes to here.
You just hear him go. Do
When
like a
you
little.
bend down underneath the water to grab the cane, though, it's refreshing. And so you slap it up and you go, oh shit, yes. And he goes, covered in ice, and he smacks it. Pisses it up a couple times, get the ice off of it. And it's like, oh yeah. That's treasure. You have to go back down in the water and you like it.
Where?
He taps it, casts the light, holds it over the thing. He's like, you see that over there, right there? He holds it, throws it back, and the light bulbs, and it attaches to a body that's down there. You see that right there? Look at it. See
Yeah.
that big old axe right there? Grab it. Con saving throw.
Alrighty. Switch back over there. You should see that shit. Oh. So 18 plus 6.
You beat it. And half. Does it half?
24 or something.
Take 2.
2 damage.
You slink under the water. You grab onto this in it. Yeah. It's magic. You feel it when you grab it. You're like, ooh, yeah. You slink back above the water. Ooh, fuck, it is cold. And he's over there. He's already like rubbing his cane a little bit. He's like, I got like 1 charge left in this son of a gun. You're gonna fucking, you're gonna get up. Okay, you ready? Yeah, here we go. And he smacks you in the face with it. You're like 1 point of damage, but you're gonna get like what is like an ultra prestidigitation as the water flings off of you. And he's like, okay, alright, you should be good. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should cover yourself back up. Okay, yeah, no. He's like, I'm sorry, I didn't hit your face, but like,
Oh no, don't
I'm
lie.
mad you because fucking.
I can take more by hitting that.
Okay, cool. And that actually do you well in the future.
Is it like a double bearded war axe or like what is it?
What?
I'm asking what kind of axe is it that I'm holding in my
That's
hand.
what you think. It's a great axe.
Oh.
It's just a +1 great axe. It's just a super effective weapon, but I mean, like that little dwarf boy wouldn't let go of it for the longest time, and he just get shit kicked in. Oh, you have to remember, there was a lot more people here a long time ago. When they first fucking came here, there was like 60 of them, and there's only a couple left now. And a lot of them were these Duergar little bastards. They were quick. They had adamantine weapons and shit. Alright, you know what it's like to fight people with adamantine weapons.
Oh, Josh, you said great axe, right?
What?
Great axe?
Yeah.
Okay. What's
Like
one
an
of
axe.
great axe?
Hold on, is it an axe? You look at it, not an axe. You're fucking stupid. He's blind. He's an old man. Look at it.
I
What does
look
it look
at
like? You make a perception check.
Jesus Christ. 13.
30. Your fucking stone has light on it. Like, no, fuck. It's a hammer. He's like, whatever, that little dwarf boy. He's fucking smacking around like it was an axe. Or he's trying to carve through walls and shit with it. You're like, man, you're probably trying to break doors and stuff. Like, I think your dumbass mind was like, no, you just break stuff. No, dude, it's a ball. It's a +1 mall.
Mall. Okay.
Before you actually attune to it, because you have to.
A mall of warning. What the hell? No, I just looked at this when I put mall in.
No, it's a simple +1 mall. So, no, it's a big old hammer though. He's like, yeah. And then there's a couple other things down there. One of them is a little mage little shit. That fucker has one that's sitting down there that you can fucking take, but I dabble now, I don't know why.
He sighs.
That's one for the magic person to find.
I'm not going to
She's like, I got my staff now.
I would have to swim to get in.
Yeah, and then one of them has like this weird little sword. Is what it is at the end of the day. But
Couldn't you do that while you're
after that, like,
Yeah,
get
right.
the fuck out of me. You know, I
So
want
I
to
start
fucking.
rowing him towards the exit.
Oh, see you later. Well, it was good knowing you. He goes over the side of him. That shit, I'm getting the fuck out of here. We're tired and go beneath this fucking spine. Fuck this shit. Your chains on here.
You just see Grim actually just doing this number, like, fucking hell.
Even the rest of them are like, oh my god, I've been dealing with this guy for years now. And then we got trapped in a hole. You know? How the fuck did you deal with this guy?
Not only that, like
I am going to play Lanthus.
Not only that.
that.
that little voice when they think they're head, he's become their conscious now.
Alright,
Alright, you think that's a smart idea.
hey, give me a moment. Besides that one little thing, you let me play Lanthus. I'll fuck you guys up. What do you think? You think it's a big rig? Yeah, that's a big 64-year-old fucking I don't give a shit. Hey, I don't want to adventure because you guys are just shitty.
Josh, it's almost like this campaign heard
It's
about
me.
the character
It's
that you
me.
wanted.
Yeah. What you guys need to do?
Oh, I actually have a headache from that guy. Oh, man.
I'm so glad. So,
Oh, shit.
here's the deal. When you guys roll them out, it takes a little time. When you grab him. When you guys exit, you guys have pretty much cleared out this place. Minus a few cultists that run at you, and it takes nothing to murder them at that point. You glee in the fact that they run at you because he's in the middle of like, oh yeah, I'm gonna help these people out. Even she's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna focus on like this. You are just nobody even realizes you like murder like 3 other people upstairs.
And
Gleefully.
do I wait for them so we can go talk to the speaker?
The speaker eventually comes downstairs after talking, after realizing what's going on, as everybody greets up into the main hall, and he's like, so I apologize for the look that's going on here, but here's the deal. You have saved Caern of all, for the most part. I'm gonna go upstairs. I have a couple of magical quills that I can use to send out messages to the rest of the council speakers, and I will let them know he's here to perform. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That being said, stay here for the night. Yeah. Okay. Right. You know, snaps, and then.
Find that little tiefling.
The Afreet, tall, skeletonly thin human words for it. He's like, yes, Master. He's like, if you don't mind, the cook is still about, yes. He's like, yes, he was still in the kitchen when I last. He's like, make sure that he cooks something nice for everybody. Everyone. Make sure that everyone eats at the table tonight, including him. And he's like, yes. He's like, and make sure you get everybody is a nice warm soft bed in the mansion in good standing tonight. Okay? He's like, yes. He's like, include me yourself. He's like, oh, thank you. He's like, I understand that things have been hard, and I will try to make up for it in the meantime till we get this town up and running again. Yes. He's like, yes, sir. And he like bows out and like runs off. It's like the little authority that was bestowed upon him. And you hear like some barking in the kitchen, and you hear some clattering of stuff, and he runs up and he's like, and things will be prepared shortly. I will be helping the chef in the meantime because the cook boys have been released. And he like bows out and he goes up. About 45 minutes later or so, a nice smallish feast is presented on the tables. For you guys to enjoy eating with little alcohols left in this place. Everything's presented to you guys. The cheeses are great though.
This is pretty good. It's like a giant wedge.
No, it is. Yeah. Some of it is like smoked salmon, or what should be smoked salmon, but it's like smoked knucklehead. Some of it is like juicy, fattened whale blubber that is like smoked to perfection. Other parts of it are like beautifully cooked wolf steaks, like the stuff that is available realistically.
I mean, whale does taste pretty much like steak, though.
The few things that do exist that they've managed to scrounge for, you guys actually ate carrots for the first time that you guys are here. And potatoes. But you're in like a sort of like brothy stew. It has some sort of meat in it. But God, is that mystery meat good?
Just see him digging into the wolf, though, and the cheese.
Together? Here with the wine.
Oh,
This wine is quite juicy. It's dry, but
pinky out, right? When fancy
Yes.
mansion, I gotta be fancy to eat.
Ooh. Anyways.
Now, Josh, you gotta do
Count
this.
for count. One for
Are you
chat.
okay?
One for chat.
Where?
F and chat. And then losers in the background.
She's gone.
Permanently. Extra in the stone.
Gerald's never-ending stare.
It's our version of the Hypnotoad.
Hypnotoad. Cheers. Well, that being said, when you guys bed in for the night, because you guys actually get your own rooms. For once, you guys get your own rooms.
Oh, I get to stretch out.
Everybody level up. Yes. Level 3. I'm not leveling for roach. You can figure it out.
And long rest as well, right?
When you go to sleep, no, you don't get long rest.
No, he gets to take a short nap.
What are you? Did you adopt your 8 intelligence? Don't fully step into the roleplay. Jesus
I
Christ.
didn't. Jesus Christ.
That being said, I'm proud of you guys. Look at you. Hold on, watch this. You guys have successfully completed things in a row. Don't get me wrong, I had to like step into your row to do and help,
So,
but like,
yeah.
with really good rolls. But that being said, hold on, everybody here, look at you and Strahd. What are you playing?
A rogue.
What did I do?
Be the best rogue that I've ever fucking seen.
Okay. What did I take advantage of?
Sneak attack.
Sneak.
Sneak.
Period. I found, hold on, watch this. I found an armory upstairs, and then I took flasks of alchemist fire and dropped them down on people that were asleep. Sneaky. Dogs were barking, so I opened up the portcullis. Dogs were barking, so I opened up the gate. Nobody reacted to the dogs, so nobody cared. I took advantage of nobody caring and me sneaking. That is the point of being a rogue. It's not getting the sneak attack, it's not being that. It's the fact that you need to be the shadow. The shadow of the group. Well, watch that. That one can be way worse. Warlocks, legitimately, and I hate to say this, can be the best rogues ever. And I hate to say that. Legitimately, if you want something that's going to encompass all that could be all, you want to play a bard. But I mean, like, otherwise, it It depends on what you really want to need at the time. Rogues are great. Rangers are just as good. You take the criminal background, you can easily be a rogue. At a distance. A rogue at a distance. You need to play into your archery style a little bit more. You keep going for the scimitars, but the scimitars are just a case. You got a bowstring that is an extra d6 of lightning damage. Play into it.
Okay.
That's, by the way, it's called a bowstring of arcane. You can add that eventually. It should be in your notes. It's a bowstring of arcane. It does an extra d6 of lightning damage on a hit.
So I'm trying to remember this. I'm just rolling the 1d12 and then adding my con.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's basically adding 12 because I rolled an 8 plus 4.
And then you have total. You also get to pick up your specialties.
Yes, I do.
Wait, Ranger archetype.
Yeah. Look at me. Look at me. You came from where?
I came from the under.
So you're probably more than likely to be a glue.
Okay.
Yeah. What are you doing?
I was just looking at the names for the other ones. Bay Wanderer, Beastmaster, Horizon Wanderer.
Those guys are great, but not for this game.
Yeah. Swarm Keeper.
Bees!
Unleash the bees.
Yes. It's better with a druid in the group, but
And I think that's the only thing I can change right now.
I don't want to know if that works. That makes sense.
by the way, you guys did take your extra stuff, correct? Your optional features, so you can look at them, see what you get, correct? Yeah, thank you. If you didn't do that, then you're stupid. Because I went back and did that for you, and if you changed it, then I'll slap you.
I have one.
Okay, great. That being said, everybody takes a nice, long rest and get dinner as you guys have completed the one thing that you need to do here, technically.
I think I did another spell, but I don't know what I
This is a personal issue to me. Chat, we are coming up on 6 hours of gameplay. I would like to take a quick little 5-minute because I need to use the restroom and everybody here needs a quick little break. We will be back momentarily. Please do not leave. I promise you. We will be immediately back as soon as everybody's in their seats. 5 minutes is maximum.
Who's guy?
There's a lot of crazy stuff that's about to happen afterwards, and I mean it. If you stick around, you're about to catch the extra stuff that I worked behind the scenes for this. Please stick around. I'd appreciate it. We will be immediately back. My bad, chat. We're back because I'm a moron. So we take a long rest. Now, technically, during this long rest, we have an elf here that likes to trance. But she's also the wizard. So, what did you do in the meantime of the extra 4 hours that you get, technically?
I transcribed 2 spells into my spellbook.
2 spells. I'm guessing they're second level spells?
They're first level.
First level.
Yeah, none of them are second level. There's
Okay.
one on the list.
Last time I checked, there are plenty of them that are
I
first level.
looked up all of them.
Tongues is first level. Thunderwave is first level.
Thunderwave I did, and I did find familiar. Tongues said it was not first level. It said it's third.
Oh, it's 5th edition. Never mind. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on. You have to remember, I do get nice and cross because I have to remember 5th edition, 4th edition, 3.53, Pathfinder, 2nd edition Pathfinder, Starfinder, Star Wars. You know, I have a lot rolling around up in this big old head of mine. Unfortunately. One of these days we can let some of you guys just take the reins and I can pretend to be nice and big and stupid and I can just all that out. So you can be like, oh, I'm dumb, and you can hook me in the mouth and drag me along. But until then,
Come along there.
yeah. Tongues.
Levels that they require.
So you don't
Okay.
have a second level spell in that choice slot?
I do, but I have rope trick, but it's a. Oh, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I'll do that one too.
So in the 4 hours, technically, you can subscribe to first level spells.
Yeah, for some reason I
And the second level spell. By the way, look at me. Rope trick.
It's interesting.
It's a solid spell. Anybody who can read can figure out that rope trick is broke. So that's a thing. But you'll figure it out on your own. It's like heat metal, but anyways, there's a library around here that you guys are more than welcome to delve into if you want to, and then there's a couple other things. Other than that, you're more than welcome to.
Isn't rope trick just a fancy way of saying whiskey dick?
No, not for a mage. A mage is a quick way of being like, I'm gonna climb up here and you guys can deal with the rest of the shit. It's a get the fuck out of dodge spell. But a get the fuck out of dodge spell, they can still lean out of and fire spells at them. It's kind of broke until somebody goes, dispel magic, and then they're gonna get a lot of hurt out of that. So, oh no, because they close an extra dimensional on you. So that's a lot of damage. And I mean a lot of damage. And when I mean a lot of damage, I mean it's a lot of damage.
How about you fell out of it?
Hold on, do you have an intelligence above 17?
Yeah.
It's about 10d6 damage. They close it on you.
Anything inside the extra dimensional space drops out when spell ends.
Uh-huh. Doesn't mean it doesn't close on you though.
Yeah.
That's the point. Thing about it is there's other rules that apply too. So but either way. I digress. When you guys wake up, actually for the first time in a long time, you guys smell bacon. And eggs, and what could only be biscuits.
Meat. He that's all he says as he's lumbering down to the tables.
Like sleepy eyed.
Meat.
You lumber down. You see the speaker. He's sitting there. He has been trimmed since then, and is sitting in full attire at this point in time. Much nicer than he was when you met him, which was
Literally on the sugar.
Hershey squirts on the pot. Malnourished, ill-treated. You have to remember, you may have caught him on the pot, but he probably was not kept in that chamber. Hasn't been treated so good. Much like everybody else around here, they just treat him nice enough so that he will sign off on stuff. As you guys sit around the table, eventually breakfast is served. And everybody sits at the table for once. At the end of the table, the speaker sits, and then everybody else sits around the table, including the cook after everything is served. There are biscuits. There is a form of gravy. It's before you dig in, let me finish. There's a form of gravy. It appears to be more like sausage gravy. Most of the pig that you're smelling is sausage because bacon's harder to cut and less profitable than using full on for sausage around here. You get more out of sausage even if you cut the belly. So you get a fattier sausage, but better sausage. A dab. It's probably mixed in with wolf, which is a lot leaner, which makes it easier to keep around here. And then eggs, which are few and far between. Nobody really went into the kitchen to see what was going on for the cellars around here. So You guys catch a full-on breakfast. It's most of it is like scrambled eggs, but there's very little salt and pepper to go around with it, so it's kind of bland.
That's okay.
But it's eggs nonetheless.
It's protein.
It's something. And it gets heaped onto your plate, and then gravy gets heaped upon everything, so it just gives that all the artery clogging goodness that you could ever get. And the speaker sits for a second, waits for everybody to have a seat in front of their plates, including the cook, and he goes, "My fine guests, I'm so sorry about what happened. Please dig in." And when he does, before anybody can do anything, the cook's like, "Whatever." Something in his face. Mine is our favorite old person. You gonna stroke the lazy town over there, or are you just gonna start? Are you gonna dig in?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, Grim's eating almost bear-like, just chowing down.
He just
Almost bear-like.
Just the blink.
Grim, actually, for the first time, you guys actually begin to notice hair on Grim. He's been like smooth skin,
Yeah.
but now he has like, hold on, he has arm, chest hair, even a bit of fuzz going on his face. Nothing up here.
And
Yeah,
it's
But
it's
so
there's
high
fuzz on his
feeling.
face.
Still?
Just like, shh.
What are you doing?
You're getting
It shaves
fuzzy.
off. It does. If you get it with a knife, it just shaves off.
Shuffles away. It's just, no.
I thought you were signifying that you ate his hair. I was like, wait.
Oh,
No,
what?
it's not. I was mimicking him.
Yes.
eating.
No. It gets on her biscuit. She's like, she just doesn't even realize it.
Yeah.
She
She's got like
starts
hair sticking out of her teeth.
flossing her teeth there with it.
Can we not do that on stream, please?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you. I don't want to get banned.
Oh.
So you can PG-13. How about that? Yeah. Thank
The
you.
pillow over here.
Over there.
Wait.
Oh my god. So.
The tail.
Hold on, as much as I love you guys, and you guys are super cute and understand that you were just laying your head on his lap, that is not visible on that screen. And so,
Gerald just stares at
Gerald stares at the code.
He's in shock now, is what it is.
That's why he's unblinking. He's the king of shock right now. That's the reason why he has a crown. I'm gonna kill you. Well, anyways, I'm sorry. That came out. So,
Tensions are coming out.
Intentions. I'm not an evil demon. There's that hold back darkness inside. So,
So as for your new characters,
what are you doing? So,
Eating food.
no. Once the food is done and things are taken away, you guys can eat your party fill. Everything that's left over gets turned down. Mostly for the service to take later. The speaker is not unkind. Very thorough is definitely the way to put it, actually. Yes, I apologize, but there's not much here for you. I have a few things I could give you in payment. If you don't mind waiting a little bit.
I'm not too opposed.
You like how sand. Now our effete, scrawny butler comes forth and he has a small chest. Sits down on the table. Big heft. He opens it up and it's filled with gold pieces. And he goes, "Here's the deal. I can part with this. Not much else. Only because I have to rebuild my town. You understand?"
Of course.
I would part with more, and I mean that, because I really do. But I've also heard tell that most people have left, and the ferry's not running anymore. And it's been a while since I've seen the light of day, and I heard the day doesn't come anymore. And that's how long I've been out here. I understand that you've done a lot for here, and for other places, as a matter of fact.
East Haven's doing pretty good there.
I suggest that you keep a wary eye. Because what I heard was that there were plenty of dark-skinned dwarves running around here, making mischief, and they were all under the orders of someone named Dirth that is no longer here.
A sunlight.
I don't know if you know much about Zardock. He is quite old, quite ancient. However, quite powerful. The thing about it is that he's always been a rumor and a legend for the most part. Until now, apparently. Dirth is supposedly his son. And if he's dead and gone, and you smote him, you have brought wrath down upon yourselves, and I, as much as I am indebted to you, my people are not. And I would request that you leave as soon as possible,
Of course.
so that we're not caught in the crossfire between you and him.
There was a young boy here that was taking care of the dogs. He went down to the tavern.
I highly suggest that you look into that. Find out what's going on with him, and I hear Mir. There's a teen boy around
Yes.
here. He got picked up on the streets. Last time I checked, I was checking with a couple of contacts of mine. His mother and father are looking for him. He's
You know
apparently
where?
missing.
Do you know where his parents are?
I mean, me? No. But I bet you if you ask him, he'll probably be able to.
Do you know where he's at now?
I sent him down to the tavern. I was getting he like lightly pats you as in like a knowing manner, but like not condescending, but more like I was getting there. You know what I mean? Like and he like pushes like the rest of his like unfinished biscuits towards you because everything was taken away already. And you're like, oh yeah, food. Like there's like four on biscuits here. You can easily eat these are smothered in gravy. So I mean like he's like I sent him down to the tavern because I was told that you were sent up here from there. I did not know the extent of the matter. I assumed. Hopefully to not make an axe of you and me. But what I don't know the saying anymore. But what I'm trying to get to is I would love for if you guys do make your way back to East Haven. They do have a way to break the ice, and I know that. If they could ferry over Harlem again, tell them that there's gold here and money worth that I would make available to the ferryman to get that running again. Because as far as I know, a town without ale and wine is a town that is devoid of people. And so I would like to reestablish some sort of merriment around here. Last time I checked, a lot of people that fled here went to East Haven too. So
Put out a message.
if you can, if you can't, I understand. We'll send a message when I'm able to. That's going to be a while, and our town can't take that. And there's people starving down there, and I can't have that. If you were in my shoes, what would you do?
Might also need to head back to Brinshanda.
Eventually.
Don't look at me like that.
I saw that.
Okay, you saw that out of character. Don't look at me like that.
I missed something.
Yeah, you did.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. I was right.
Raven knowing look.
I know.
You have secrets too, don't you? So do you, as a matter of fact. Do we want to talk about those?
Maybe we
You're
should,
hold on, yours the worst so far, actually.
maybe should we talk
Hmm.
Nancy? Maybe should we talk Nancy so she can be in the know?
Anyways, but
I saw that. That
That's
knowing
not-
look.
Not knowing look. And he's like, but you do understand that, like,
We'll take our leave as soon as we visit the tavern.
here's the I can offer a few things. I have one person that can take you back to East Haven via a sled. If you're open to that.
Not too opposed.
It should only take about 4 hours in travel time.
By the way, how much is that in there?
We can look at that later, Grim.
It's shiny. What can I say?
You can get on to later. It should be about 300 gold pieces.
Do you guys want to go back to East Haven? We can go back to British Ender from there. But we gotta relay the message.
Yeah, we need to deal with the little boy too.
Yeah, so we go to the tavern and then we go to East Haven.
You make sure that you go to the tavern to the tavern from here. I know that he's a missing persons thing. The other boy I don't know about. He was taking care of the dogs.
Yeah.
All the dogs are gone.
He took them with him.
They
Really?
liked him.
Wow. Amazing. I can always pick up more dogs later. If he has the dogs with him and they're keeping him safe, then they keep him safe. If you send the dogs back, I'd appreciate it because they're quite well bred, and as a matter of fact, they're good sled dogs. They're my sled dogs, as a matter of fact. But
The boy could perhaps be useful here.
He won't be mean.
Yeah.
you know, to be fair,
He's good at taming.
They
I
really
would like
did
to
something
have
like
them
each other.
How about that? If they don't come back, they don't come back. I'll be out some gold, but you know what? At the end of the day, you can always buy gold. Also, my short sword's missing.
Oh!
Oh, look at that. No biscuit.
I feel like other people know something that I don't. But you know what?
The boy perhaps
What?
Oh boy.
The
that's-
boy- found some sword somewhere.
Hey, do you have any more gravy for this?
Take a shower.
No.
Does anybody need to pee? I'm gonna take a shower.
Chat, how about you? Are you guys good?
Chat, do you have to be? Alex is gonna take a shower.
Love you, Alex.
Had to be.
Open up.
Let me see here.
He was here.
You look stupid.
I mean, he does that without having the ear flop, too.
So, what are we doing?
Going to the tavern.
Ever.
Bread.
I could use a drink, too.
Drink at the tavern.
This one's like this one on.
There is no drink at the
There's
tavern.
no alcohol.
It has no alcohol.
There's no fairy.
He has an intelligence as baby. Good playing into your character.
I was wondering when anybody was going to catch
I
on
was
to
gonna
it.
bite my lip on that one, but yes, good playing into your character. You get there, you're like, I would like a drink. He's like, So, fun fact, I have something that you can do.
Oh?
Yeah, come on. He's like, by the way, are you guys? And he like kind of like shoves his face out of the. He's like, are you guys here for the children?
Yes.
They're out back. Okay. One, small one.
Yeah.
All the dogs. What is up with that? By the way, you sent a kid here with dogs, and you're like, dogs, and he's like, I have something for you.
I like those
He
puppies.
drags you off the side. There are two kids sitting outside. One of them is a tiefling, and I sworn one of there. Who's like, you're doing it all wrong. And like, there are a bunch of wolves that are wolves. They're dogs, large dogs that are out there. And he's like, oh, and he's like trying to get them to do like some sort of feats of like circus acts almost. And like the other one's just sitting there like in amusement as he walked out the back door. When he drags you off to the side, he was like, alright, here's the thing. I have something for you. Oh. Those are the hand axe. He's like, still in conversation. I'll give you this hand axe.
It's a nice hand axe.
You don't even know.
Pull out my two. I'm ready. What are we throwing?
I'll use just this one.
Just that one.
No, you can use both. I'll use just this one.
I'll just use one too then.
Alright, so what are you guys doing?
We're gonna go
So we're
out
talking to
boys.
the kids.
Okay. Mir is just sitting there and he's like, you guys made it out! I'm so glad to see you.
Problem
And you're like,
solved. Monthly.
Solved? Oh my god. I was so sorry. I apologize.
Well, it's your fault.
They picked me up on the street.
Where are you from? Are you from here?
No.
What city?
You know, actually, I can find my way back home. The thing is and he points over, like, kind of like to the shoulder over at the boy over there. He's like, he's a long way from home. He's Calshine. Yeah, you're not from here. You can make a history check. Alright, so we're gonna swing back over here. And he goes, I'm just doing this one. Oh, I suggest you use both of them. If
You're
gonna
sure
try
then?
to- If you're gonna try to beat me, I suggest you use both.
Alright then.
Attack roll. Attack roll. He clearly has a target on this.
Right, so we're
board.
gonna do that.
Alright, yeah.
30-20 on the history check.
You need to do some Googling then.
16 for my first attack roll.
Good.
What am I googling?
Not perfect. You're good.
Alright.
What am I googling?
Just use this one.
That's cocked.
Oh, that's much better. Kalashite. So he's Calishite. And then type in Faerun and type in 5e.
23.
23. So close to Dead Center, it's not even funny.
Forgotten Realms.
That works too. It's hovering a little bit above where Dead Center would be. Against that, like if he smacked the half, he
It was just kind of
But that's
Dead Center.
impossible to do that, right? You're making it hard on me, kid.
It's a nice hand axe.
Spins backwards. Is it? It is a nice hand axe. Splits half into yours. Dead Center, he's like, she used the one, I guess. You want to play keepsies?
I pull out 2 of the throwing axes I still have from the dirt car. I don't know their shit, but I'm still assuming it's plus
It's
5.
hand axes, yeah.
Oh, that one's not so good. That's a 5 plus 5, so 10.
It misses.
I'm not used to these.
I'm not used to these things.
Oh, that's cocked. It's cocked.
Is it cocked or not?
17 plus 5, so. That's what, 22?
Next to it, he goes, close. You have anything else you want to throw?
I pull out the other 2 throwing axes I got.
He goes, so much more on my one.
Throw! Come on.
Ah,
No, it's
that
a
one.
6 plus 5, so that's 11.
It smacks the edge of the board.
Oh, my fucking shit. That's even worse.
No. This
It's a 4 plus 5, so 9.
And he goes,
I'm not used to throwing axes, to be fair.
if I was a bunch of goblins, you would have hit multiple of me. But I'm asking you to just hit that one axe. One axe. I even have another. And he like pulls a hatchet up out of like a stump. And he goes, I can even replace the one I broke. You can't break my one axe. And he hands you that one and he goes, it's your last throw.
Josh. Oh, fucking hell. 6 plus 5.
Why did you use the
He just smacks to the top of it. Like, if it was dead center, but the very top of the thing, he's like, you know what? If I was 6 foot tall, I'd split my head. But I'm not. So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to go over there, I'm going to take my axe. You can take the rest of these axes that are all over the place. And
shit looks like a shotgun. He fired a bunch of axes.
And you know what? When you're better than me, you come back and do this thing. Stuff like that.
That seems fair.
He walks over there, and with the ease of wrapping one finger around it and just tugging it, he stuffs it in his belt line, and he just smacks all of them onto the ground as they slump into the snow. And he goes, and that makes it easy for you to pick up. He walks, and he stretches the behind him, and you hear, as he locks goes.
That seems fair.
Along with a bunch of dishes that need to be done.
Well, that's an elf thing.
He walks. Well, anyways.
Yeah.
So
Picks up all my axes.
I looked up their history, and it's like the descendants of slaves of the genies who ruled the empire south of the Marching Mountains.
Where?
South of the Marching Mountains.
Where are those at?
Is that the spine?
No. That's the spine of the world. That's what that mountain range is called. They're a long way from home, aren't they?
Yeah, and it says these ancestors are not native to the continent of Faerun.
Can I
No, they're not.
ask?
That is
Like,
a long ways.
It's
Nowhere near home.
I want to ask the kid how he got here.
I
It's about
remember
slave ships.
that there was a man with horns and a bald head with white hair. And he grabbed me and he was like, come with me. And he took me through this ring that was like, and I came here and then he was like, and then he threw me in this pen with all these dogs and they tried to eat me, but I was really nice and they didn't eat me. He was like, you're gonna take care of these dogs. I fed them a whole lot and then I was really nice to them and so they liked me.
I don't know where we can get him from.
I want an apple.
Good Josh.
And that's a kid.
Out of frustration, he does like a couple more practice throws. 25, 24.
Boom, boom, boom. If you could have, yeah.
And then he's just frustrated, just angrily scrubs
But
dishes.
that you're interrupting this.
I'm sorry.
I did yours.
I know.
So, I don't know that we can get you back to where you're from. You're quite
My
far from home.
mom and my dad were killed one time. They were like, we don't want to pay you. And then this dude went with a big long thing, and they were like, ah. And then I had my teeth knocked in these ones, and he points out a bunch of missing teeth. And it's like, and then they beat me a whole lot, and then they threw me on the street, and then this guy picked me up, and now I'm here.
The speaker from the castle you were at, the bad guys are gone, and he offered you a job if you would like to go back with the dogs.
And
killed
the
the
dogs are mine now, and they protect me. And if you want to take my dogs away, and they all like snap their heads over.
I don't want to take the dogs away. I'm just
No.
telling you that he offered you a place.
And
Like
we killed Boo.
I don't like food. He was big mean.
Yeah,
we-
And he
did
was
that.
always like, man, and he had a whip,
And
and
the
he
other one
would
with
beat you
horns.
with a whip.
I shot him, so he's gone.
The one with horns, the red one, he's gone too.
I didn't like the guy. He was mean. He took me from the alleyway that I had to go look up.
So if you do want to go back, there is a place for you there.
safe place.
Is it gonna be cold?
But it's just cold everywhere.
No, they have.
But I'm sure that
fires.
inside
That's
is
a
warm.
good point.
Inside it's probably warm.
Do I get to sleep inside or I'm not stuck outside with the
Inside. Everyone's sleeping in warm
Inside.
beds.
warm
You-
Soft
comment?
beds.
If I get stuck outside, do I get to fight you then?
If you get stuck
And all the
outside,
wolves like turn their head over
if
you?
you get stuck outside, you can kill whoever sticks you outside.
And we will have very strong
Do
warriors.
I get to keep the sword? And he holds it up and it's like,
I'm sure
Yeah.
he has
oh
a
my,
sword.
it is a nice short sword.
I mean, I'm not gonna take it away from you.
Okay. Holds it
I
strong. It's
no
like
problem
it's
with
like
that.
it's like a big knife. But all the wolves like it, and I like it too, because it's shiny. It goes like this a whole lot.
In
And he
spirit,
holds
Grim
it
likes this game.
I
It's you as a kid. He's like, but he has like 8 wolves.
Grim
Wolves,
loves
he's
this
like
game.
wolves, like aspect and call. And he's like, that guy was like, yeah, and he gave me a bunch of like chowder. I'm happy.
Bartend is just full of like, I'm happy and he's not killing me right now.
And he's like holding back tears. He's like, I have a home. Oh, his dogs, they're nice to me.
you might be able to ask the tavern keep if you could stay here too. I'm sure that having a helper around would be
He
nice.
keeps saying that I'm too much.
I can see that.
I turn the mirror.
You're not there.
Yeah,
No, I can see that.
I turn the mirror and ask him if he would like to join us on to East Haven if he wants to find his parents there, if he's from Caern or something else.
One second. I actually have to think of this.
We can try and help find your parents. We know they're looking for you.
After that, we probably really should hit back to Red Chamber.
What the shit did you do? Oh, that goes the same.
He does state that his parents are from Red Chamber.
Okay. I'm sure
I just had to double check that real quick.
we could at least take him back to East Haven. I'm sure we could take him with us back to Rinchander.
I'm pretty sure my mom probably would appreciate that. And he like kind of like
New party member.
No, I know your ideas on
No,
new party members.
temporary.
No.
Not this
How
one.
fucking dare you?
We're not going to use this one for that.
Wow, this one. Okay, got it. But if we took the
Your
wolf
characters
one-
are bleeding into each other.
separate beings. This does not turn into this. What are you doing? I need
Yeah,
I need the camera.
you just hear
Point it at me
grumbling.
so you can see.
It's a disappointment.
Insanity. What's going on over
You
here?
just hear grumbling from where the
Just drive
dish is
my-
being cleaned.
Drive my DM.
What?
Drive my DM into my schizo character.
Man, nah. I was already there. You're just driving me further into madness. What are you doing?
I go to take the
Turn
child
the kid with us,
We go
and
to
we
East Haven.
meet with the speaker's little travel agent for us on the sled.
We'll go travel agent for you on sled.
He said he
Send
could
my
take
sled
us to
first.
East Haven.
Yes, because there's a large sled that can be pulled by polar bear. But that's the thing, you're a polar bear. I mean, like, nobody's driving that. You guys are. So
Well, does not use does not want to
he's
sit
like,
back.
here you go.
Oh, when I thought he
So
said
it's
like
our sled now?
when you arrange a cart to take you somewhere.
No.
Just
Let's arrange to take you there. When you get there, you get taken away from you. There's somebody who drives it back.
By who?
Okay.
But It's
Yeah,
technically
let's
a
get
full.
on
It's a full sled for you guys.
Let's go. Get on that motherfucker.
Big milky
Are you
man.
taking the kid back up there?
Yeah.
It's like, I have a wolf, and I heard that they're your wolf, and they like you, and they like me more. So they follow me around. But I can teach you how to make the wolf like you. And he's like, I would appreciate that.
Give him a good home and keep him inside.
My mom and pa, they were like, in an alleyway one time, and he's like, okay, you can tell me about that inside.
Make
He's
sure
like,
he's
inside is nice and warm, and I like, and he's like, is that my sword? He's like, it's my sword, and he's like, it's your sword.
I just sneak in and I'm like,
Oh yeah, and hold on, all the wolves are like, the dog like, oh, and he's like, it's your sword.
make sure you keep him warm and safe.
Oh, he'll be the warmest and safest person around. And so all the dogs follow him inside. He's like,
Don't
oh
fuck
my
with that
god.
kid.
I don't
He's
think
like,
anyone
he'll
could
stay
be
in
any
the hall
safer.
where I put a bed and a cot.
I don't think anyone
Some
could
dog
be any
beds.
safer in this town.
I'm gonna make him the guard.
Yeah, you just have him lay by the entrance to the doors,
No,
and
you
then
just,
all the dogs.
imagine
sleep
he just
right-
goes on patrol. You a criminal.
Criminal.
And the dogs just
Oh
No, this money? What
You did
money?
pain, didn't you?
Someone raises their hand to their wife. He being mean.
And the dogs just.
And now you have found the ultimate Batman. Eight-year-old kid with a sword.
And 50 dogs.
And eight dogs.
Very big dogs. Listen to his every word.
You want to talk about pack
Hey, can I
tactics?
just play that?
Yes.
I told you
But
I
not
want.
with 8 dogs.
I told you. I
I
told
would
you.
not.
I
Then.
told you I want a short story for him.
Yes, I just want you to narrate.
But
a
all of
story.
you guys are just playing the dogs.
Maybe you should
Josh, like halfway through this campaign, meanwhile, back in.
You.
Meanwhile, back in Paradise.
I am justice.
What a job, bro.
I am vengeance. I'm dog boy.
My sword.
Wolf Cop. If you haven't seen the movie, you got to. It is so good, actually. It's so good. It's bad. It's so bad. It's good. I swear to God, it's a jack
Josh, I
combination.
swear, I just pictured a fucking like 80s theme song intro of Wolf Boy Cop
kind of
in this world.
with way better graphics. But anyways,
Oh my god, this is too much.
I overplayed one character. I overextended, and now I'm getting shat. Come on. Anyways. My facial muscles. I haven't smiled this much in a long time. Anyways,
Is it almost time to end it?
I hate you. Anyways.
Fucking hell.
Where are you guys going to next?
We're going to East Haven.
East Haven to deliver the message.
And take a boy.
What message?
The
From
Oh,
Is it the
yeah,
break open
yeah, for
eyes?
the
ferry.
yeah,
very. Okay, yeah.
and then we'll go to what?
Getting dropped off via. I just need an
Hilarious,
animal handling check from somebody. Any one person that decides to take the reins. The Goliath.
I swear to God.
You don't want me on this one.
No. We
No, you rolled it. What did you get?
Yeah. You didn't consult with the group.
No, you just fucking rolled dice. What is this? No, you know
What?
what? You
Everyone
roll
else is
it.
taking
You
too
know what?
long.
Nobody, no,
I
he
think-
picked up dice.
Yeah.
He's about to roll it. And you know what you did? You just
I was
It's
just
a
following my
better-
proficiency.
with your 3.
Wait, hold on. No, Josh. For my speak with animals.
No. Where's that animal handling? Animal handling, Jake. I didn't say speak with animals.
No, but can I use that right now, or is that?
You could actually.
Okay. We need to get over to.
I'm
Stop looking at me like.
Before this road,
gonna go use the rest.
it doesn't exist.
We need to get from here to
You
East
can go through
Haven.
there. It's fine.
No, she's in the shower.
Oh, yes. Toby. Fuck off, mate. Put a shrimp from above me. What's up? Anyways.
When you get over to East Haven,
Well,
quickly,
mate, I ain't
it's
here to
smoothly.
fuck spiders. What?
I was just laughing at you pointing at Toby.
Okay. Anyways.
God damn it, I can't stop laughing. Just everything, right?
Everything. I'm not here to fuck spiders. So, what are you doing?
Well, I'm trying to convince the bears to take us over
Listen,
to East
Mike.
Haven.
And they're like, oh my, he's like, and they're like, over him, he's like, this is a whole new interaction. You've never seen out of this motherfucker, period. He's like holding this like wooden carved like bear that he's been holding on to this entire time. It's like, and they're like, what are you saying to him?
I'm saying, like, hey, we need your help getting over to East Haven.
Listen, mate, he's a deal. Alright? I don't know what the fuck East Haven is. Alright? So what you need to do, you take that ring back in, you guide me in the direction, think you do. However, you fucking ain't back to up. Yes. From the front.
I mean, that's
Through your
fair.
face, you dumb bitch.
That
All
one.
you're like, oh, they're smarter than I am.
Well, I say, that one, pointing to him, is going to help me out.
Alright then.
So he'd be the first one you eat, though.
Am I gonna just be like human
Why the
compass?
fuck you taking the lambs in?
Because he was being too slow.
That's pretty stupid on your part.
I never said I was smart.
I never did either. He's over there like chuckling. And they're like back and forth. Bewilderment. Hold on. This one is just like I can talk bear. And then he's like over there like and they're like back in. It's just utterly insane to you guys.
But here's another thing I
I want you guys to understand this is completely fucking crazy.
No.
It's like
Do our characters-
I can swing an axe. Do I can talk big. So like
Do our
Couple
our
of-
characters think it's just like nonsense? Like
utter
that he's
nonsense.
making like that he's
Hold on,
making
if cows have udders, this is the
Like when you
nonsense.
meow at a cat and they kneel back.
Josh, how many polar bears are there?
There's two.
2? It's like, alright, how about this? If this will help, I pull out some jerky for each of them and hand it to them.
Alright, he's the deal. And I was like, alright, mate, I'm gonna step in then. That's 2 pieces of shite jerky. That's these beef. And you know what I need? Twice that amount. And you're not gonna
Why are
try.
Australian?
Exactly. And one snatches up, the other one does too. And
Why
you're
are
like, alright,
Australian?
grab the reins, let's go. You know why? You know why they're Australian? They're polar bears from down under. Down under the ice. Do you know what happens when everything meets at north? Nothing is north and south. They're all Australian.
They're all the land.
There's no time zones up there. They don't care. It's the same thing with Australia. There's no time zones. Nobody cares.
if your phone, like as you're walking around it, it's just switching time zones as you walk.
Here's another thing. It's a land
They
of
use
magic
Zulu
and
time. Hold on,
mystery.
they legitimately use Zulu time up there because they have no idea what time is up there. That is a legitimate thing. I'm not fucking with you. That's a thing. I want you to picture that you're now basically where like there's no time zones and like everybody's just a mixture of kerfuckery up there. And so like the polar bears don't know what's going on. The druids have come from all over the place. So they have a mixture of druid speech going on right now. What happens when you get a mixture of speeches? You get Australian. Yes.
I mean, that's pretty much where Australia
No
came from.
shit. And that's why they're Australian. They're like, hey, here's the deal. I would say I'm New Zealander, but I would talk like this instead of like this. Okay?
Huh?
Alright, how about this? You take the smart boy, you have him grab the reins, tell him to go that way. Yeah?
They're right next to me on the fucking shit.
I guess I'm human compass. I point for
You're like,
Where are we going?
alright. It just turns. They're moving on their own. You're like, and it's a train. It's a train. He goes in the direction. And it takes 3 hours as they sludge through everything that could be like a possibility of like stopping at.
Like 2 minutes in, hey, we kept there.
And they're like, boy, you fucking stupid. You only like 2 hours of Sonic 10.
I wasn't the one leading at the time.
But one of them is freezing to death.
Sounds like a personal problem to me. Look at these motherfuckers not coming to here. Man, like, it leads you to town. That eventually fades away. You can't understand it anymore. But it is what it is. They take you to town. They drop you off. There's someone there who hops off there. They have a little crest on them that's similar to the tower with the fish on there. They're like, oh, I was told that this was supposed to go back. Thank you very much for saving what we have left. But I do have to take this back, so. Thank you. As you guys climb off, he takes them. He's like, alright. It's like, boys! And they're like, and they like look back to see the normal handler, and they're like, they like start cackling at like something, and Baron's like, oh, don't even give me shit this time. And like tucks him back, and they turn around, and he heads up the gate.
I like
You guys, where are
those
you
two.
saving? What are you guys doing?
We got the boy with us.
Tiefling, so we should head back. Breathe first.
Oh, there. Pats him on the back.
The cauldron. Cauldron got stolen.
How?
Motherfucking one. Cauldron got stolen. Speaker's looking for you. Speaker's looking for you. Cauldron got stolen. Fuck.
Looking for the Tiefling boy with us.
We go find the speaker.
Alright. There, we'll take one more small break, and then we're going to decide if we're going to continue on or not. I apologize, but I do need to give my players a break. So, here we are. Please bear with us for a little bit. A little 5-minute. Okie dokie. So, I'm sorry. We did take our break. I talked to our players over here. We are going to do so because we've been playing for 7 hours now. We did accomplish a bit when we did level up. However, here's the deal.
We did complete a mission.
I promise for everybody who is paying attention that when we do play next week, I'm going to make things twice as fun. So, and that's something I'm going to do. Any interaction from you guys, I'm going to triple it. So if you have any suggestions, please feel free to DM
Even if they're nice.
the chat. And you know what? Even if they're nice, I'm going to triple it. Unless it's level ups. I'm sorry, guys. I love you guys, but
Level
that,
up!
no, not gonna happen. But other than that,
Chat,
If there's inspirations, if there is give them magic items, if there is totally make them eat the bottom of their own boots, if it's throw dragons at them, I will do all of it. It
Those
doesn't
last
matter.
two don't sound
But
so fun.
you know what I hear is that chat has control. Not me. You know what you guys got? Nothing.
You know what I
You guys got
have?
Nothing.
I have a lot of love for chat. If you have ass, I will kiss it.
The biggest peach around.
The brownest of all noses.
I hate that.
The most chocolate starfish. The
Oh,
most fartiest of fart boxes.
Holy shit.
Anyway.
The noisiest of all the holes.
Yeah, that's your mouth. Well, anyways.
You have not met some of the people I've met.
Anyways.
Okay.
Chat, we will be breaking here for tonight. We appreciate you being a part of the stream. We appreciate everything you have given to us and the opportunity we have to play for you guys. Thank you very much. Sorry Emily wasn't here. She's a drag. But
But Gerald was here.
But you know what? She has to catch up, which is beautiful, because she will be doing the recap for next week, which is beautiful. And so, what I say to you guys is we bid you a farewell and a good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night.
chat.
Alright.
Be safe.